the pawn! Navarra sacrificing the queen! Such a rare tactic. You just take a pawn that's protected by by a piece. Your queen is going to be lost. But it's a very simple thing. If you go here, there's nothing for the bishop to attack. I check you, I win the queen, and this endgame is just totally lost. So queen takes b5 on the board. Knight to c2 is a really classy counterattack. You cannot take this. The knight needs to threaten this move. If you take this, you just lose the queen. The knight was supposed to go there. It can't do that anymore. So in many ways, knight c2 is really clever. David Navarra saw beyond queen b5 and now re-sacrifices the queen. How? Queen c6! I've never seen something like this before. The queen is re-sacrificed on the diagonal. Now comes queen e7. It gets even better here because white could re-sacrifice the queen again, but he plays the second best move, which is queen c7, sacrificing his rook in the corner of the board. Knight takes e3 here is the move played by Yakoboyev, who for a brief second looks like he's back in the game. But here comes d6. The queen goes to e6, and now Navarra doesn't take the knight. He pins it. So we have rook a6 trying to play defense. Now Navarra could just play rook e3 here, but then he would be losing the pawn. So he plays rook d1. It's just every piece has been hanging. So queen g4 played. He just attacks the queen. He just makes a threatening move because he wants to take like this. Right? Makes sense. Also, the queen has to guard the bishop. So queen a4, very tricky. The queen guards the bishop and still continues to target the rook. Right? So you still can't do this. Well, Navarra, very simple. He just attacks the queen again. He's just deflecting the queen from the defense of all its pieces. Queen takes b3. He's gonna take the bishop, but if he takes the bishop, black has this move. What do you do here? I'll tell you what you do. You sacrifice the queen again! Queen f7! He just takes the rook that's protecting the king! Unbelievable. And when the king takes, the pawn just goes. So after d7, Yakoboyev took the bishop. And so here, rather than promoting the queen, Navarra sacrificed the rook! Rook e7 check! So the king takes on e7. Now you make a queen with a check, and that is the critical difference. King to f7, the rook comes into d7, king g6, queen e8, king g5. And here, you don't even play f4 or h4. You play the quiet move, queen e4. And so black plays f5, rook g7 check, rook g6, pawn to h4, you get everybody involved. If the king goes to f6, you have queen e7 mate. If you go this way, it's made in a few more moves like queen f5. And Yakoboyev surrendered his king, played king f6, and got mated on the board.